Hey, Reddit. Meet up here. My wife, 29, and I, 31, have a 3-year-old son. I work 10-12-hour days as a contractor while she stays home. Lately, she's been venting online and to friends, saying she feels like a single mom because I'm never around. I get that she's overwhelmed. I am too, but I'm working my ass off to keep us afloat. The other night, I heard her refer to herself as a solo parent during a Zoom call with her mom. After she hung up, I told her that I didn't appreciate that. I'm not partying. I'm not neglecting our family. I'm working, she said. I'm being defensive and that feels like a single mom because she handles everything alone at home. Now I feel guilty. I don't want to invalidate her, but I also feel like she's ignoring everything. I do. Am I the asshole for calling her out? Yeah. You're an asshole. It is completely reasonable for your wife to feel like a single parent when in practice you are one. You are gone from morning till night. Your wife has to manage the entire household and kids by herself. So yeah. Of course she feels like a single parent. And it's really shitty of you to gaslight her and invalidate her feelings. Now, before people say, oh, why doesn't she just hire a cleaner or a nanny? Let me clarify this. There are two types of parents in this world. Those who stay at home and take care of the house and kids, and those who go out into the workforce and make money so that the other parent can stay home and take care of the kids. Both jobs are equally important. If you were to remove either one, the family would fall apart. And honestly, I think you know this. Which is why you said she handles everything alone at home. You're not denying that she does everything. But then to turn around and tell her that she isn't doing anything wrong is ridiculous. Like, no, she's doing everything. That is literally the problem. You're doing everything yourself. Your wife isn't trying to take over your job. She is simply trying to do what she needs to do to take care of your family. If anything, you should be grateful that she is doing this. Because if you were to come home after a 12-hour workday and find out that your kid hasn't been fed or changed or even played with for hours on end, you'd probably lose your shit. Yet that is exactly what you're doing to her every day when you leave the house. You've also brought up the fact that you're working hard to support your family. Yes, okay, I get that you work long hours and you're probably exhausted by the time you get home. But guess what? So is your wife. In fact, I bet that she is more exhausted than you are. Because you at least get breaks throughout the day your wife doesn't. She gets to watch your son for a solid 12 hours straight without a break. Now, if you were to switch places with your wife, there is absolutely no way that you would be able to handle it. You need to remember that she was a person with her own life before you married her. She had her own friends, hobbies, and interests. But when she gave birth to your child, her entire world revolved around him. You literally took half of her identity away from her and replaced it with mother. Do you realize how traumatizing that is? It's not her job to adapt to your life. It's your job to adapt to hers as well. And this idea that you're somehow better than her because you're bringing home a paycheck is ridiculous. You both have different skill sets and contribute to society in your own ways. Just because you're making money doesn't mean that she isn't doing anything. AITAH for refusing to sign a prenup when my fiancé wanted to protect his assets. I met my fiancé 3 years ago. We got engaged last year. He has a lot of money. He proposed signing a prenup where I wouldn't get anything. I refused. He dropped the subject. Until now, we're planning our wedding and he brought up the prenup again. I refused again. He says I'm selfish. And only after his money. I say he should trust me or get over it. He says he won't marry me without the prenup. I say he can find someone else. He says I'm being insensitive. AITAH, we all have strengths and weaknesses. Some of us are good at managing money. Others aren't. It sounds like you're pretty good at taking care of your home and kids. That's great. But you need to accept that your husband may not be as good at this as you are. Maybe he leaves the dirty socks everywhere or doesn't take out the trash. But just because he can't keep the house clean doesn't mean that he's not contributing to your relationship. What needs to do is communicate with his wife. Instead of trying to control her and tell her how to run your home, maybe you can split some of these responsibilities with her. Like when you get home from work, you take care of dinner, and she can take care of bath time. Or maybe on weekends, you can hire a babysitter so that you both get a much-needed break. This is a partnership. This is a team effort. And if you want to win the game, you need to work together. But right now, It sounds like you're just fighting each other. So please stop trying to tear her down for doing everything because you're doing everything too. You're just doing it in your own little bubble where she can't see it. But trust me when I say that she knows. She sees the way you work yourself to the bone just to provide for your family. She knows that you're doing everything you can. And that's what matters most. You need to stop thinking she is criticizing you. She isn't. She is simply expressing how she feels, and you can't hate her for that. You need to love her for it, because it means that she trusts you enough to be vulnerable with you. She doesn't feel like a single mom because she hates you. She feels like a single mom because she is a single mom. And if you don't want to accept that, then you're the asshole here. So, since you asked, yes, you're an asshole. And if you don't want to hear the truth, then don't ask for it. You clearly did ask for it though, because you posted this on a subreddit called Am I the Asshole? So next time, keep your mouth shut. Now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think Op's wife should do? Leave him and take his money, or stick by him through thick and thin? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out my podcast, where I publish the exact same episodes. Thanks for watching.